How are you? Welcome to Reality Check with YEWANDE. My name is YEWANDE ADEKOYA. I'm a management consultant and a business coach, and I come every week to add value to small and medium scale businesses or people that are just going into business, people that are below 5 years in business. Business is not an easy thing, especially in this part of the world where I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so what I do is help businesses to grow, face their challenges, know what to do, how to go about it, and that's what we do here. Okay, feel free to share this with anyone that you think might need it. Today we're talking about how our online business, online presence can help our businesses grow. So we're in February and people have written down their goals and the year is moving, and I keep getting questions. YEWANDE, how can I go about it? I'm doing this offline and online. And it is very important that we all know that things have changed. Things have changed. Some of us know, but we are just still living in that old era and thinking that things will go back to what it used to be. A lot of us have businesses online, offline. We're used to going around, seeing people and all that, which is fine, but things cannot go back fully to what it used to be, because the last 1 year, a lot of us had to stay at home and the business still had to go on. And most businesses, most consumers had to move online because they couldn't go out. So they had to move online to make purchases, to do what they need to do and all that. So, but again, what do we need to do? I keep getting questions. YEWANDE, how can I go about it? How can I increase my base? How can I do this? How can I do that? And today I've come to just teach us, to just show us how we can actually walk our way through on getting our businesses done. Yeah. Okay. So I have written out a couple of things. If you have questions, please write them down and let me know what you think. If you have some contribution as well, please put them down and let me know what you think. We are here to add value to ourselves. And I've said, in this digital world and this information age, it is very key that everybody has an online space. Everybody is present online, no matter your age, no matter your time. In fact, there was this embassy that we tried to apply to, and they asked for our social media handle. That is where the world is going to. That is how people will know you. So if you say you are keeping to yourself, you don't want to share, you might just be doing yourself a disservice. You don't have to share everything, but let people know who you are, even if you don't have a business. So I just thought to drop it there that everybody needs to be online right now. When we Google your name, you Google YEWANDE ADEOLA ADEKOYA, you should see content about me. You should see pictures about me. The same thing for you. You must be deliberate about the things that you are putting online, because everybody needs to put things online there so that your customers can easily find you. When they Google your product, when they Google your services, they should be able to see your services and then be able to get in touch with you. Okay? No matter the size of the company, even the big companies are making use of the online space. Not to talk of my clients that we are trying to grow our businesses. So it is very key that you begin to have an online space. If you are on Facebook or on Instagram just for being their sake, no. After this session, I believe that you will have a different orientation about it. Okay, so there are different online spaces, online shops, online things that you can do. There's the website, which is the ultimate per se, which is your hub, your shop. Everything about you can be there. Nobody can shut you out. It's your own. You get to pay, you get to design it as you want. That one is there. That is there. But for people that are just starting up, that don't have as much money, you can have money, use money to do your website, and it will be amazing. You can drive people from social media there to your website. But for today, I'm focusing on people that are just even starting. They don't know much about online space and they just want to have an idea of what they need to do. I've taken this course before in depth, and I'm still taking it on a one-on-one basis, but you can get one or two things here to start right away. Okay, So social media, I'll just focus more on the social media because nobody gets to pay to join the social media right now. Nobody. I mean, you didn't pay to be on the space where you're watching me right now. I don't think so. Okay, so it's social media is relatively free right now, where you can actually be there, you can build a brand, you can attract businesses to yourself. So the online space is very, very important. I will say this. So I had a friend that we spoke in the course of the week. We're both in the banking sector together, and he was like, oh, YEWANDE, I've left the banking now, I'm doing my own business thing and all that. And the first question I asked him is, are you on the online space? Which of the spaces are you on? Which of the platforms are you on? Are you on Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter? Where are you? He now said, it has not started. You know, I'm a quiet person. You know, I'm a reserved person. And I'm like, being an employee is totally different from being a business person. And the traditional way of doing things has gone. Most people are online now. So you have to learn to do the things that you need to do online. You might have your own offline space, but if you really want to grow far, you have to learn to be online. So I told him, he said, okay, that's a course you will have to take from me. I said, that's fine, because this is very important. I use the online space as a leverage, and I was able to gain ground, and it's very important. So my question to you is that, what platform are you on? You need to be on a platform, you know, and you need to be able to don't need to be everywhere, but you need to be somewhere where you are visible. Okay, and how do you maintain this online presence? So what do you need to do? This is where people are always having issues. So, well, okay, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, but you're not posting once a month, once in 2 months, once in 3 months. That's when you come, or when it's somebody's birthday, that's when you come around. So those are the things that we need to work at. Okay, so the first thing I said, that you have to be consistent. Consistency is the game. Initially, when I first started, I did not understand it. I was like, what does this mean? You mean I have to be going online every day? Yes. It's just like you have a shop. You have an office. Will you go to your office on a daily basis? If you have an office and you have rented it, you will go to your office on a daily basis. So it is very important, even though it's tough, especially for the people elderly above 40 that are not used to social media, that are not used to things. It's tough for us to just go to social media on a daily basis and you be, you know, adding value and all that. It's tough. But with consistency, it is very important if you are building a business. And for my clients, what I say is that you need to draw up a schedule. So you are not just going to social media as an hobby, just to go and see what's happening. No, you draw up a schedule. For 30 minutes every day, I need to go to social media. And you know what you are going to do there. It's very, very important. Yes, thank you. You need to go there. You need to schedule up every day to know what you need to do. Okay? So it's very key. I hope you can see me very well. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much. Let me know if the vision is right. Just give me a thumbs up, and then we'll go up from there. And the sound as well, because I'm having some technical issues. It's part of what we get where we go online, but it is still things that we have to deal with. So I have some friends that they find it difficult to handle gadget technology and all that, but it is not a reason to run away, because if you know that this is the future, we just need to learn how to go about it. So I say, how do you maintain your online space? The first thing is consistency. Draw up a schedule. Let's see how, you know, things can work for you. Draw up a schedule. Is it in the morning? Is it at night? What do you want? You know, some people work morning time. Some people work 5 to 8. Some people have time in the evening. It depends on you. You are the one that has your business. But you have a business and you want it to grow, you must give it a time. You must schedule up a time to show up consistently. You can start weekly, then it will become a daily thing. But for me now, it's a daily thing because you have to show up for your clients, okay? You have to be social and engaged. Like I said again, some people say, YEWANDE, I'm a quiet person. I don't want people to go into my privacy. You don't have to show up everything, but you need to show something so that people can get to know you, get to like you, get to trust you. That is the word, you know, build a know, like, and trust factor. That's what we call it, know, like, and trust. If I don't know you, how can I like you and then how can I trust you? So you come for the first 1 week, they say, who is this YEWANDE? And then later they start hearing me giving value, and they say, okay, she makes sense, I like it, I like it, I like it. And then with time they begin to trust me, because over a period of time you are consistent. You are not just like somebody that just comes and wants to take people's money and go. And it's not only about selling. So the first thing is that you have to be consistent. Draw up a schedule of how you'll be showing up on the space. You will choose the one you want. You can choose Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whichever one you want, but you must be consistent with the particular one you have chosen. Facebook is for now still the largest, you know, with over 2 billion users. So you can actually do that depending on where your audience is. That is where you have to also do your own work. Where is your audience? What kind of product are you selling? Okay, I know that the younger clients, if your audience are the younger ones, Instagram, that has to do with pictures and all that. But the elderly ones, most people depending Facebook. So it depends on you. You can DM me, we can still talk about that. But it is very important that you know that you have to appear, you have to be present. Choose a time, no matter how busy you are, because there's that online space that is far better than the offline. I tell you from my experience, okay? So you build the know, like, and trust. So when you come online, you now need to start building relationships. And how do you go about it? Because you have to be seen. So 2 assignments I'll give you. Go and join groups of people with similar interests. No matter, maybe you like to cook, look for people. There are over 620 million groups on Facebook as well. Look for similar with groups that have similar interests with you and join them. Okay, with that you can learn from some people that are in the same industry, that have gone far, and you can also begin to make your own contribution. So you make your own contribution by adding value, and over time, like I said, people will begin to know, like, and trust you, and they wonder, they will even go to your page and get to know, okay, who is this person, what does she do? Okay, so that is very important for the group of people that you know. Okay, make sure that you add value, that you are active, not that you are just taking. That is how you are able to attract. It's called attraction marketing. You attract people to you because of the value that you are adding. Okay, like right now I'm giving free online services. A lot of people watch my show, maybe eventually 1,000 people, and before you know it, some will reach out to me. I'm adding value, you are liking it. Over a period of time, you get to know who I am, and that's how I've been able to do it. And basically, for no matter your industry, you can get people that way. Okay, you get to attract people that way. Again, you need to join another community. So you have audience, targeted audience. Maybe your audience are moms, mothers, you know, things like that. So you look for communities where we have mothers talking about their children. You have things like that. So you join those communities so that you can understand how they feel, their pain points, and with that you can actually use your product and position yourself to be to provide solutions for them. So don't forget, you join groups that have similar interests. Join groups where your audiences are. Okay, and with those groups, you are not just there for a reason. Remember, we said schedule a time. You can just say 30 minutes every day. I'll go on social media, and what you're doing basically is to answer questions in those groups, or based on whatever it is that you also post on your personal page. Answer questions, make your intelligent contribution, and that's basically it. People will be attracted to you. Okay, so it is very, very important. I say that initially it will be tough. You can even, you know, make some comments and nobody talks. Another thing you need to do is your profile page. Okay, so I just mentioned this. I'm focusing on Facebook right now, but if you have questions on the other platforms, you can also ask me, because I know more about Instagram and I do a bit of Twitter. I'm not everywhere. I'm on LinkedIn as well, but not every time. But you know your market, you know where your clients are. That's where you focus. Okay, so you do that. On Facebook, there's actually the profile page, which is for your personal, and then we have the Facebook page, which is for your business. Okay, today I'll just talk about the personal, you know, but the personal can actually attract to your business. Remember, we're talking about your online presence as an upcoming business owner. Okay, so it is very important for you to also add value on your personal profile page. It's not only on your birthday that you reach out to people and all that. You decide on, when you schedule on a daily basis, you can decide you want to add value. Okay, take a lot of pictures. Initially it was it was strange for me that, okay, I just take pictures on the go, and then I keep them for the days that I will need them, so that when I'm passing a message, I just put a picture or picture of some other things. You need to begin to do these things. Initially I did not find it comfortable, but now it's second nature to me. If you do not practice, you do not get it. And this online presence, you need to be seen. You need to be seen. You need to find your voice if you really want to grow. Businesses have gone past the traditional stage where you just be posting only pictures as if it is an album. Okay, then people need to feel the personal touch. People need to feel that you are not people need to feel that you are not a scammer. People need to see you. People need to understand. And you don't need to know everything. You just need to know something. One thing that you know, thousands of people do not know it. You know, more than 50% of people in this world don't know it. So it is very key that, you know, you begin to add value initially. So when people begin to come to you, and then there's something else we do, you go and search for audience. So from those groups, you look out for people that have also commented, that have commented very well. You go to them, add them, and send them messages. Oh, thank you so much, I got value from what you posted, I'd like to be your friend on Facebook, and that's it. And if you send that message, I bet it with you 90% of the people will add you as a friend. And so your network is beginning to grow. When you make posts, they see the post. You also make conscious efforts to also go and, you know, contribute to people's posts. And that's how Facebook also knows how to promote your page. Once you are doing that regularly, they don't see you as someone that just comes once in a while. They see you as someone that is contributing to, you know, being active on Facebook. So they now put your post made on people's views. So it is very important that we know that. Okay, so you clean up your post, not selling. We're not talking about selling. Even though you are there for business, your profile page is basically for you to attract people, for you to add value. Once in a while you talk about what you do, but again, there's a business page. There's also the messenger web. You can actually talk to people, and, you know, now you can now dig deep and, you know, start relationship and move people from social media to more private pages. You can get numbers and all that. It's working. The reason why I'm coming back is that with this year, you can actually use that. You can actually use that to grow your business this year. Okay, it is another terrain that you need to tap into, and the list of clients is endless. Okay, you make new friends. So I decided I wanted to expand my business to the US and to Canada. So all I kept doing was to search for people that live in those areas, and I began to add them as friends. So they are friends of my friends that live in those countries, and I'm adding them as friends, and that's how my network is growing. So you don't talk about businesses first, you build relationships. Okay, and gone are the days where you just want to sell and then you sell and let go of the client. No, you continue with good customer service. You are with them. If it's services that you are provided, you find out how they're doing. You know, you keep on like that, and you build a relationship. For all you know, they can give you a referral. They can decide to be part of your business. You can get so much from being online. But again, you have to face your fears. A lot of people are afraid to come online. Guys, this is the future. This is how it's going to be. So the earlier you key into it, the better. And that's why the likes of us take courses. We keep going over and over this training, so that maybe if for once you didn't have that, you couldn't, you couldn't take that decision initially. Now I'm coming to you again to tell you that your business can take another level if you just decide to learn and practice and face that fear. Okay, and practice. I hope you're getting value from this. It is very, very key that we are online. No matter what your business, no matter who you are, no matter your age, you should have an online presence. So that when I Google you, YEWANDE ADEOLA ADEKOYA, I see something. Okay, like somebody was looking for me, and then all they did was to Google, and they found me. They found me. You know, there's a way that all the online spaces are connected, that, you know, there's no hiding place though. Okay, so it is very key. You can get jobs, you can get businesses across. Someone says, so I granted an interview in the course of the week to a friend you know. And I was talking about the week mistakes I made in my business and all that, the challenges and all that. And you know, from there, somebody sent me a WhatsApp message from New York that I saw your interview, and it was amazing. This is what I'm talking about. Just this, I think Thursday. That's it. Your network is growing. Even though we have people on the online space is filled with mixed multitude, but again, your clients are there. The earlier you begin to get used to it, the better for you. So another thing you can do is to collaborate. So collaborating means that you are working with other people that are on this online space. So they have their own clients. Maybe you have a friend that is into shoes and you are into clothes. You can come together and do some ads, some program together. And before you know it, some of our clients are looking at your pages. Some of your own clients are looking at our pages, you know, doing things together. You cannot, right now, you can't do things alone. You cannot be in business by yourself alone. You need to work with people that are of like minds. You need to collaborate. Online space. Okay, if I take, for example, next week I'm having a forum for bankers. I'm an ex-banker, a forum for bankers on, you know, how way forward. And I'm partnering with other bankers to do it. So I'm not doing it alone, which makes sense because we are collaborating. Some of their friends will join because they've seen me. Some of my friends will join because they've seen them. It is very, very important that we begin to look at this, be innovative, be creative about the online space. Don't run away from it. There's so many things. The more I use the online space, the more I see that things are getting better. Okay, so it is very, very key that we know that. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your contributions. I really appreciate it. Okay, so because of our time, what do you need to do? Then once you come in, I'm talking about new people now, people that are still growing. Once you come into the online space, don't be in so much of a hurry. Okay, you must have value that you are dropping. Like I said, people are a bit skeptical about what they see. So patience is of value. You start step by step. In fact, I have so many examples. I have a client that now every week she's always online. She does her live shows. Initially, the reason why she came to me was, one day I need to learn how to do this live, Facebook live, online shows, and I took her through, and I saw her now of herself. She does it by herself, but initially when she started, I was the only one in the class. I was saying in class, I was the only one viewing it, and she just kept at it. I began to teach her. I began to tell her, no, just take your time. Just take your time and give your value, and whatever it is that you are putting there is there. People, when they begin to know you, they will just get to, you know, be checking all that you have to offer. I'll take, for example, again, there's the lady, the black lady, the poet that gave the poem on the inaugural day for US president. I follow her, and she's really trying to deal with, you know, everybody gets to know her now, but she has been on for a long time. She has been doing her thing for a long time without so many people knowing her. Now she's in the limelight, and she's even talking about dealing with how to handle the limelight. Now all of a sudden she went to millions of followers. But if you look at her, she has been doing her thing diligently. So if you are here and you are following me and say, YEWANDE, I've been doing this diligently, I can't build, people are not following you. First of all, you can do me a DM. We'll see if there's anything that you're doing wrong. But secondly, you need to be patient. You need to continue to drop your value. It's there. Anytime they search you, they still see your value. They see whatever it is that you have done. I was surprised when I googled myself and I saw all the videos, over 60 videos that I've done online, free for people to use, and it's there for like forever. Okay, for now. So it is very key. I'm encouraging someone out there. Be patient. Let people know you. Let people like you, and let people trust you. Okay, so you start building one step at a time. You respond to people's comments. You respond to people's questions. You know, you are always available for them, and then you are growing. Okay, don't just keep to yourself and say that you can't talk. You need to learn it. The same way we learn everything, is a skill that you learn. And like I said, if you can write, you write. You write and then put your picture somewhere there, because people need to put a face to it. Okay, that picture, I will keep saying it. For me, initially 2 years ago, I used to find it very awkward just taking pictures anywhere I go. But I realized that it's like carrying people along. So when I see people now, some of my clients, when I see they say, that's YEWANDE, how is your girl? How is it? Because it's like they know me already. And it's amazing what can happen, you know, when you decide to do this, and it can take you to another level. So in a few years, what you're supposed to achieve in 6 years, you're achieving it. Okay, I hope you're getting value. Thank you for all the likes and the loves. Keep giving me the likes and the love. Thank you so much. Yes, over 60 videos. Yeah, right. So like I said, you are building your brand. As you go on, you have a huge potential for your business. You have a huge potential for your business to grow. Never mind that people are not seeing you now, because one day when they will see you and things will come out, they will just check and say, oh, this lady has actually been doing this thing for some time and people have not noticed. So it's like opportunity meeting preparedness. And that is success, because opportunities are abound every day. But you are prepared, you are giving value, okay? Depending on whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Build your brand. A friend of mine was saying, oh, it's my business I want to focus on. I said, yes. Your personal brand can help your business to grow. People online deal more now with personal brand, especially when your products are products that are not up there. There are some major companies that they don't need to show anybody's face. Just mention the name of the product and it's sold. But for your business, for small and medium scale businesses that I'm focusing on, we need to build our brand and, you know, build our brand. Okay? So if you have any questions, please drop them. So I will just write some questions. I just have some questions for you. What platform are you using? It's a question that you need to work on. What platform have you decided to use? You have listened to me. I hope you not just go back like somebody that has not heard and say, okay, YEWANDE, oh, well done, and then you not work at it. I want you to start working at it today. Decide, choose a platform that you want to use, and then one step at a time. If you need any help, you send me a message and I will assist. Okay, so it is very, very important that you choose a platform that you're working on. You don't have to be on all platforms, but luckily, I will say luckily, for Instagram, for Facebook, and for WhatsApp, they are owned by the same organization, so you can actually pass the same information around, and which is easier, so that if you have different audience on the different platforms, you can actually use the same thing. And that's what I do. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to repeat doing different things. So just copy and paste, and the different clients will see them. This different audience that they are building will see them. Okay, it is very important that you work on your visibility this year. Work on your visibility. It's a deliberate effort. It is not wasting of time. Don't say social media is wasting of time. Although some people just go to social media and they waste the whole of the day. No, you are a business person. You're on social media for a reason. And then you just go for 30 to 1 hour, whatever you decide, depending on your timing and your business. This is what I want to do. And you just go straight. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Check on some of your clients' profile and make your contribution on the groups. Make your contribution, and then you go do your thing. You don't have to spend the whole day on social media. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have gotten value. If you have any question, please drop your questions. Thank you so much. Okay, these are things that have really helped me. The online space, I came as a coach. I had my banking career, and then I came as a coach and as a business coach and a management consultant, without so much of clients, but I started giving value. I came online space, even though I didn't know how to do it 2 years ago. I didn't know how to do this, but now at least to an extent, I'm better than some. You know, I started maximizing the use of this space, and my clientele base have grown. And as I got the clientele base, I began to give them good customer service, and so they're with me, and they're giving me referral. Has been amazing. And so I'll keep teaching this over and over again, so that all of us can get to use this space. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, they are making so much money, and we can also make money through this space. Okay, if there's anything that you need, how to go about it, I give out some courses on online, how to build your online space. I have a book that I've written called Better Than You Know. Any of my content that you need, just DM me or send me a WhatsApp. I drop my message, drop my details, and then I'll get back to you. I hope this has helped you. I hope you go and start taking action from today. Don't delay. Another way, you have just a few more days to the end of the year. That's what I'll say. Because if 1 month is gone, then before you know it, the second month, third month, fourth month is gone, and then we're saying at the end of the year, I hope you will not regret it. I want you to be able to say that I started this and I'm beginning to get better at it. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy new month. Okay, get back to me. You can send me your how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing based on what you've got from here. And I pray that everything that you lay your hands on will prosper as you go into this week, that things will begin to work out for you. Okay, have a lovely week ahead. Bye.